down during the overnight, and then eventually it's just all about the cold. So tomorrow we're actually going to be waking up to temperatures that are likely right around 10 degrees, if not slipping into the single digits. However, wind chill temperatures tomorrow morning are going to be running about 5 to 15 degrees below zero. Now, your temperatures right now, many of us are sitting in the 20s. It is cold. We have wind chill temperatures that are much colder, but we will start to see some improvements later this week. Those details coming up.
Well, travel's a mess right now.
2 days, but it's still very cold out there today. It's going to stay that way tonight. We actually have low temperatures tonight, dropping down into the single digits to near 10 degrees, and we have wind chill temperatures that are going to be slipping below zero during the overnight, and we still have some snow out there as well. So we have scattered snow showers still kind of continuing to parade through. This is going to be tapering off throughout the overnight, so we will start to see drying conditions going into the overnight and early tomorrow morning. Your temperatures right now, we're sitting in the mid to upper 20s, but average high temperature for this time of the year is in the upper 40s to near 50 degrees now, and this is what it's feeling like once you tack on those gusty winds. Occasionally, we're seeing northwesterly winds gusting as high as about 40 miles per hour. We'll start to see those winds easing just a bit during the overnight. It's still going to be gusty. I think we're looking at northwesterly winds gusting as high as about 30 miles per hour through midnight, and then we'll start to see those winds tapering off a bit. But overnight lows way below average. Your average low temperature for this time of the year now sits pretty close to 30. Tonight we're down to 10. Tomorrow's high temperature is 23. We're back up to near 40 with a chance of snow showers Wednesday morning. After that, we're drying things out and really warming up. We should be in the mid 60s by Friday and Saturday. Back to you. Very winter-like scene today. Of course, it's much colder than average. Your average high temperature for this time of the year sits in the upper 40s, and we are nowhere close to that today. We're sitting in the 20s. Wind chill temps for a lot of us are in the single digits to mid-teens, and we have our winter weather advisory that's actually been extended until about 7 p.m. And not so much for the snow showers that are falling from the sky, but it's more so for blowing snow because we have northwesterly winds gusting as high as about 40 miles per hour at times. So blowing snow is going to be resulting in reduced visibilities. Expect impacts to your evening commute home. And here's a look at the radar. We have very scattered activity, especially the south suburbs over into northwest Indiana. The snow, that's going to be tapering off throughout the overnight. And then by early tomorrow morning, I'm actually expecting to start off the day with some sunshine before we see increasing clouds through the day. But temperatures tomorrow staying very cold. In fact, tomorrow morning, we're going to be waking up to wind chill temperatures that are going to be running below zero. They'll stay there for the first portion of the day. High temperatures in the afternoon are only making it into the 20s. But fortunately, this cold snap, it's going to be very short-lived. Notice by Wednesday, we're near 40. We're in the 50s by Thursday. Then finally, Friday and Saturday, way above average. We're looking at temperatures that are going to be in the mid-60s going into this upcoming weekend. Futurecast, snow comes to an end during the overnight. Tomorrow morning, waking up to some sunshine. Remember, though, it's going to be very cold. We'll have sub-zero wind chills. Through the day tomorrow, dry skies, but Tuesday night into Wednesday, we have another quick-moving storm system that's going to be bringing some light snow to the area Tuesday night into early morning on Wednesday. So we could be seeing some impacts to that Wednesday morning commute. Then we'll dry things out, and then temperatures finally begin to warm up. So we're near 40 tomorrow, and then near 40 on Wednesday, excuse me. And then by Thursday, we're going to be right around 53 degrees, mostly cloudy skies. 60s are set to return Friday and Saturday. By Sunday, just a very small chance for a couple stray showers. High temperatures are back down to the 40s and 50s early next week. We'll be right back. Winds that have been gusting as high as about 40 miles per hour occasionally. So even for those of us that aren't seeing the snow falling from the clouds, it's still impacting visibility, especially in those wide open areas because of those gusty winds. So blowing snow is going to be a concern even for commuters out there this evening. Because of that, a winter weather advisory remains in effect for all locations that you see here highlighted in purple. That's actually been extended to about 7 p.m. After that, we're going to start to see our winds calming down a bit. It's still going to be gusty during the overnight. We'll have northwesterly winds gusting to about 30 miles per hour through midnight, but then we should see some pretty large improvements as far as the wind is concerned late tonight. But then temperatures are going to drop off in a really big way when we start to see decrease in cloud cover. The radar right now, we have spotty snow showers still coming down. Occasionally, some brief heavier bursts of snow across portions of northwest Indiana. We are seeing one just west of Valparaiso right now. That's going to continue to work its way off toward the east-southeast. Your temperatures are currently sitting in the 20s, but again, it feels much colder than that because we have winds that are gusting to about 40 miles per hour at times. The most recent wind gusts are up to around 40 in Aurora, 41 31 at Midway, about 29 miles per hour in Gary. 34 is the latest wind gusts at O'Hare. So tonight it's going to get cold. We'll start to see decreasing cloud cover. Temperatures, especially across the west and northwest where we have a little bit more of that snowpack now, going to be dropping down into the single digits, about 10 degrees at O'Hare. And then we're looking at mid-teens for the overnight low in northwest Indiana. But average for this time of the year is 31 for your overnight low. Tomorrow's high temperature well below that, but you see what's on the way for this weekend. We are going back up to the 60s. I'll have that forecast coming up. So you're prepared for that. We'll have wind chill temperatures in the morning that are going to be running below zero, so sub-zero wind chills Tuesday morning, and then your high temperatures during the afternoon only going to be in the low 20s. But fortunately, we're going to see the snow coming to an end. So the radar right now, we have scattered snow showers currently moving through. The winter weather advisory for most of the area, that's going to last through 7 p.m. And then through the overnight, our winds, those are going to begin to relax a little bit as well. So currently we have northwesterly winds gusting as high as about 40 miles per hour at times. Going into the overnight, they're going to eventually drop down to about 30 miles per hour for wind gusts. And then by early tomorrow morning, winds really shouldn't be gusting much higher than about 20 to 25 miles per hour. Our current wind chill temperatures down to 4. That's what it's feeling like in Aurora. It feels like 14 at O'Hare, 17 in Gary, 16 in Valparaiso. It's feeling like 9 degrees currently in Woodstock, 6 in Kankakee. Tonight, we're dropping down to about 10 degrees in the city. Most of northwest Indiana, you're going to be dropping down to the mid-teens. But the far west and northwest suburbs, looking at overnight low temperatures that are only going to be in the single digits. Your 5-day forecast tomorrow, 23 degrees for your high. We'll see some sunshine, especially the first half of the day. On Wednesday, we'll be waking up to scattered snow showers, but temperatures improving. 40 degrees on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We're in the 50s and 60s, but I think by Friday and Saturday, we're expected to be in the mid-60s. So we're moving in the right direction. Winter mode, so our winter weather advisory, that's been extended to about 7 p.m. for all locations that you see here highlighted in purple. And it's not so much for the snow that's falling from the sky, but more so the blowing snow that's going to be impacting evening commuters. So again, that's going to last until 7 p.m. We still have scattered snow showers out there at this hour. That's going to continue for a few more hours. But then late this evening, certainly by midnight, we're going to be drying things out. And then we're going to clear out the skies going into early tomorrow morning. So we will end up waking up to some sunshine on Tuesday, but it's going to get very cold. Your overnight low temperatures at O'Hare dropping down to about 10 degrees. Northwest Indiana, you're looking at mid-teens, but the far west and northwest suburbs, I think you're very easily dropping down into the single digits tonight. And wind chill temperatures are going to be dropping below zero. So make sure you're prepared for that early tomorrow morning. It's going to be a very frigid start to the day. And then during the afternoon, we're going to see skies becoming partly cloudy and then eventually mostly cloudy by the evening. High temperatures way below average, down to 23 degrees for your high tomorrow. But then we're up to near 40 on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, there's the 50s, and that's right around where we should be. Central and northern Cook County are not included. Same thing for Lake County in Illinois, but everywhere else pretty much included in this winter weather advisory. For those of you in northern LaPorte County, yours is actually going to last until 10 a.m. tomorrow because it's going to take a little bit longer for the snow to come to an end, but also for the winds to taper off as well. The radar right now, we have scattered snow showers moving through. Occasionally, we're still seeing those heavier bursts of snow, especially south suburbs over into northwest Indiana. So again, if you're going to be out on the roadways over the next few hours, just know that you could be running into quickly changing road conditions. Visibility is going to remain a concern because of northwesterly winds gusting as high as about 40 miles per hour. And that's going to continue for a few hours. And then I think closer to midnight, we're going to see those winds gusting to about 30 miles per hour, and they'll continue to taper off through the overnight. Your high temperatures today, technically going in the books right around 30 degrees, but that's where we were at midnight. Daytime temperatures, of course, have been quite a bit cooler. Right now, we're sitting in the mid to upper 20s for a lot of us. But we're already down to 21 degrees in LaSalle, 22 in DeKalb, same thing in Aurora. It's still 30 in Gary, 27 in Merrillville, 28 at O'Hare and at Midway, and it's 26 degrees currently in Waukegan. Once you factor in the breeze, we have wind chill temperatures out there this evening that are already beginning to drop into the single digits. Tonight, we're counting on low temperatures that the actual air temperature in some portions of the area are going to be dropping down into the single digits. So your wind chills tomorrow morning are likely going to be starting off below zero. We see our highs only near 23, but tomorrow is going to be the last day of the really cold stuff. After that, we're going to start to see a really nice warming trend. I think by the end of this week, Friday and Saturday, we should already be in the mid-60s. So Futurecast, snow comes to an end tonight. Tomorrow morning, we should be waking up to at least a little bit of sunshine out there. And then through the day tomorrow, increasing clouds, especially during the evening. We have another storm system that's going to come through Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. And that's going to be bringing some light snow to the area. But most of that's going to move out of here pretty close to daybreak on Wednesday. So you may feel some impacts to your Wednesday morning commute. But overall, I think that precipitation is likely moving out just in time for that Wednesday morning commute. 7-day forecast jumping ahead here. 40 degrees expected on Wednesday. Thursday, 53. We're up into the mid 60s on Friday and Saturday. By Sunday, a little bit cooler, but still above average. That's going to put us in the mid 50s with a very small chance of rain. Dawn.
Thanks, Emily.